Today in the Secret Kitchen, I'm making a ricotta crumble cake. At least that's what I'm calling it. It's got a layer of crumbs on the bottom. It's got a layer of ricotta in between that has orange zest in it. And then it's got more crumble on the top and almonds. And I just put some powdered sugar on the top. This thing is beautiful. It's going to feed a lot of people. And if you make this, you're going to be a superstar. So hang on, I'm going to make it for you right now. Welcome to Secret Kitchens of New Jersey. So today I'm doing, I love ricotta. I love using it as an ingredient. We've made cookies with it. I've made a cheesecake with it. Now I'm making another cake, a kind of a crumble. And I guess I'll loosely call this a ricotta crumble cake, and it's got a kiss of orange. Really delicious. Comes together very easily. As always, all my info is below the ingredients and the directions. All right, so I'm starting with a big bowl. I've got in here my flour. I've got sugar, baking powder, some salt, a kiss of cinnamon, maybe like about half a teaspoon to 3/4 of a teaspoon. I think everything is improved with cinnamon. So let me just zhuzh this up a little bit to mix it. And my oven is preheated to 350. And what we're going to do now, and I have my springform pan here. My springform pan, I've got a piece of parchment in here. I just did some spray around the edges, and just to make it easy, I keep it on a sheet pan. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I have one beaten egg, and I'm going to get the beaten egg in here. And let me get a spatula here, and we're just going to kind of mix this around. And I also have 6 tablespoons of cold butter that I sliced up really thin. Let me get all of that in here because we're making a kind of a crumble. And I'm going to use, let me first do this. Then you can use your fingers, you could use your food processor. I'm going to use my pastry cutter to get this butter all broken down to make our crumble. Let me clean this up. Of course, in your house, you'll be a lot neater than me, in the privacy of your own home. So a pastry cutter is very, very handy tool. Of course, you could use your fingers. I'm just going to cut in the butter. Okay, this looks good to me. I have my butter in, like various sizes, little pieces, but it's pretty much broken up, and that's all I'm looking for. So now I'm going to make the ricotta mixture, and while I'm working on that, I'm going to put this in my refrigerator because I want the butter to stay nice and cold. So let me get this in the fridge. Okay. I have about a pound of ricotta cheese. I'm using whole milk. You use whatever you want. And in here, I've got, I've got some sugar, not a lot. And I want to add a pinch of salt because, we always like to do a pinch of salt. I zested a whole orange. It's a pretty large orange. I like the flavor. And now we're just going to mix this up. Oh, what? Almost forgot. I need a good splash of vanilla. Okay. And also one more egg. All right, get that in there. All right. Let's get this mixed up. All right, this looks good, nicely mixed. That's all you're looking for. You're just incorporating all of the ingredients here. Okay, you have a nice smooth cheese blend. Okay, so now what we're going to do, let's clear the decks. Okay. And I got out my offset spatula. By the way, if you don't have an offset spatula, I just think they're so handy to have. They come in all different sizes. I have a large one. I have this smaller one. Honestly, this is the one that I reach for the most. Just go on Amazon, get yourself an offset spatula. All right, so let's go and get the, so here is our crumble mixture. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put about 2/3 of it in the bottom. And I mean, we're eyeballing it here. This is not critical. Okay, eyeballing it. And I'm just patting it gently. I'm not pressing it into place. I'm just, I'm patting it down gently, that's all. I think a little bit more. Okay, I do want to get a nice coating on the bottom. And I can see the chunks of butter. All right, just giving it a gentle pat. And this that's left over is all gonna go on the top, all right? So let me just give it a pat. All right, now we're gonna take our filling, and this is gonna go carefully. It smells great. You can smell the orange. This is gonna go in here. Maybe I can just use my spatula. Yeah, all right, I'm just making it a little bit even. If you're not familiar with using ricotta cheese as an ingredient, oven is ready at 350. I think ricotta cheese is just a great ingredient. All right, so now I'm gonna take the rest of the crumble and I'm gonna kind of press it in my hands because I wanna get, like the big crumbles, like a crumb cake situation. And I'm just putting it all over the top. I'm pressing it and it holds together. Then I'm just dispersing it on the top. I want to get all different sizes. All right, so let's get this done. Okay, now I've got the crumbles all across the top of this. And what I want to do, so I have some, this is an option, but I love to add, get a little extra texture. Oh God, I've got some sliced almonds here. And I'm just gonna do, maybe like 1/4 to 1/2 cups worth. And they're gonna get nice and toasty. I'm gonna put them across the top. I just think it's gonna add an extra layer of flavor and texture, which I think is going to be very delicious. Okay, that's it. That's it, there we go. All right, so this is gonna go in the oven. Let me remind myself how long it's going to be in the oven. It's going to be in the oven about 40-45 minutes. All right, I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, at long last, the cake is done. So let me tell you that it was in my oven for about 60 minutes. It really took quite a while at 350 degrees to really get done and solidify. So you can't really go by the time. And this thing really does have to cool yet. It's not 100% cool, but in the interest of time, we're gonna cut into it and see what it looks like. Well, it looks beautiful, let me say that. All right, so I think this cake looks beautiful. I just cut into it. Even though I know that it still really should cool longer, we can't wait anymore. Let's give it a taste. Well, you can see you've got, that was me. You can kind of have a look at it. You can see I've got a layer of the crumble on the bottom. We've got the ricotta in the middle, and then some more of that crumb topping on the top. It's delicious. The ricotta has that orange zest in it, which I think just gives it such a wonderful flavor. And I put crunchy almonds on the top for texture. I mean, this is a winner. This really is. This is delicious. This would be beautiful to share with your family and your friends, midnight snacking, anything. I'm gonna let this cool because it really has to cool down. But I, again, want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Make this for the new year. I think you'll be a superstar and people will love it. Please like and subscribe. You keep me inspired.